be born, to be born as a human being, and sometimes I think also to be born as a woman, and to understand our life from the time of conception when we come into this body, and how we go through these various different cycles until through the end, of this life in this body. And I actually remember during one of your lectures a couple of years ago, there was just something that has really stuck in my head that I, think about often as I teach yoga classes, as I do my own sadhana, and as I kind of go through my own life. And something that you said many years ago was looking at the life as the seasons in nature. And you were comparing, the youth to the spring, and then the more productive time of the life, to the summer, and then the time from about the 50 to 75 to the time of autumn. And then as the leaves are coming down, the body is changing, we are entering the time of winter. And those words, that analogy, I sometimes, as I'm entering this stage of life, being now in my 50s and noticing all these, changes, and how it's also affecting my sadhana, and how I am also adjusting my sadhana to this another stage of life that I am entering. Those words were very powerful. And also something that you have highlighted today that I think is so important to remember when we practice. Yoga is not gymnastics. Yoga is not just simply physical exercise. Perhaps to me, yoga is cultivating the connection with myself, cultivating the connection with that vast universe that our body represents. It is not just what we see, but it is the subtle layers of our existence that we are able to penetrate, to truly get to our heart, to our soul, to listen to that Atma, what that Atma is telling us as we are practicing the sadhana. So going to these deeper levels, going to the glands, going to the chakras, going to the hormones, and truly listening, going, I imagine the body like an ocean, just going deeper and deeper into the layers of the ocean. The ocean is amazing, and that ocean is within us. So thank you very much for the practical, for the theoretical, and I think it's time for practice, like you said. So everyone, if you would please just prepare your yoga mat, so you can just lie down on the ground.
Maybe I want to ask if there are some questions, because we were also saying that there might be some place for giving questions. So I don't know if there's something like this.
So Arati, we will have time at the end.
Okay.
So we will now have about an hour of yoga, asanas, sadhana with you. Arati is going to be instructing. I am going to be demonstrating, so you can, if something is unclear, you can see me on the screen. And it's going to be about an hour, and then we'll have a few minutes left for questions if you would like to stay with us a little bit longer.
Okay, so just give me 1 minute and we will start slowly. So lie down into Ananda Asana. Relax comfortably on the floor. Whenever you are not sure how to practice particular asana or particular mudra, you can look at our dear Amrit Sagar, our demonstrator. Just relax on the floor. Legs are slightly apart from each other. Hands are beside the body, just quite far away from the trunk. And the palms are facing upwards. Close your eyes and deeply inhale and long exhale. Deep inhalation and long exhalation, and relax the whole body from the toes till the top of the head. And from the top of the head till the toes. Become aware of the place where you are. Become aware of the atmosphere which is there. Draw your awareness towards your body. Be here and now. Do not let your mind to run somewhere else. You are with yourself, and this time is dedicated to yourself. And let me chant for you 3 times mantra Om. It's a cosmic sound that was accompanying the creation of this universe. Om. 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 Draw your awareness towards your breath. Be aware of your breath and feel how your body is slightly expanding with inhalation and slightly contracting with exhalation. Feel the gentle movement of your body with inhalation and exhalation, and observe it. Do not enter into it, just follow it, just observe it. How pleasant feeling it is to observe the expansion of your body with inhale and slight and gentle contraction with exhale. Every inhalation draws your awareness more into your inner space, into the space of your body. You're entering your inner space. And every exhalation is bringing more and more relaxation. With every inhalation, you're entering the inner space like if you were entering into a tent. And you can see and observe all the organs, glands, tissues, whatever is inside. And we will slowly draw our attention to the particular glands, endocrine glands that we spoke about in our lecture. So draw your awareness into your brain. In the middle of your brain, in between the ears, there is very small gland, hypothalamus and hypophysis, Try to find it with your inner eyes. Try to feel it. And if you find it or imagine it, just feel like it is more and more shining with every inhalation. It's like if you squeeze a button and the bulb suddenly starts shining in the middle of your brain. Only your concentration, your awareness, it's already awakening this gland, this part. With exhalations, try to go a little bit more down to the area of your throat. Imagine the area of your thyroid gland and feel how it's shining more and more, only with the breath and concentration, your awareness. How it's opening, how it's shining. Shining point in the middle of your throat. Another exhalation draws you down to through your chest to your abdomen. To the left side of your abdomen, under the ribs, there is pancreas located. You can imagine how it looks like where it is now. Try to concentrate there. Try to feel it. Try to awake it with your consciousness and feel how it's shining. How it's more and more shining in your body with your breath. Another exhalation draws your awareness more down to the lumbar part of your spine. Under the last ribs, there are kidneys, and above the kidneys, there are triangle glands, adrenal glands. Try to imagine them and feel them how they're opening and start shining, like two bulbs on the left and right side of your lower back. And the last exhalations brings you a little bit more down to the lower pelvis, to the pelvic bottom, to the gonads, ovaries, and feel how they are shining, how they are opening, how they are gaining the light with your breath and with your awareness. Relax. Completely relax and become aware of few shining points in your body and in your inner space. And slowly turn your concentration again on your breath. Become aware of your body and feel how the body is expanding with inhalation and contracting with exhalation. And draw your awareness to your nostrils. Become aware of your nostrils and feel how the fresh air is entering the nostrils and going through all the system of the respiratory to the lungs, and again a little bit warmer, rising up and going back, and again touching the nostrils and going out. Feel how the breath is filling your lungs and again going out from your nose. And try to observe the breath now. Do not influence it, just observe it. And now we will slowly influence our breath. Try to breathe more deeply now. Inhale briefly and long exhale. Deep inhalation and long exhalation. And feel how only with the influence of your breath by your consciousness, you are awakening from inside. Still, there is no movement in your body, only the conscious, only the strong breathing, and how it is awakening your body from inside. Your consciousness is touching all your tissues, all your muscles, and going into your body through the breath. Once again, deep inhale and long exhale. And slowly move your fingers, slowly move your legs and hands. Move your head to right side and left side. And stretch yourself as if you were waking up in the morning, as it's pleasant for you. And we will start slowly with physical practice. Put your hands beside your body again. And in this moment, just put your legs a little bit more to each other. And turn your palms down to the floor and put your hands a little bit more to the trunk. So now it is a kind of active position. It's not a relaxation position, it is an active position. You can also press your lower back towards the floor a little bit more and pull your toes a little bit more towards your trunk. And we will start with breathing exercises. With the inhalation, start rising your hands up above your head and lead your breath through the belly. Then open the chest and the clavicles are rising up and your hands are on the floor. And wait for the exhalation. And again with exhalation, go with your hands down and relax. Again, with another inhalation, start rising your hands up. And the first belly is opening, rising up. Then the chest is opening, and then the clavicles are rising up. And the full breath is there. Your hands are on the floor. And wait for the exhalation. And as soon as the exhalation comes, the impulse comes, then only start with putting the hands back. And the clavicles are going down. Thoracic part is contracting and the belly is going down, and relax and open your palms. Wait for another inhalation. Only when the impulse comes, then turn your palms on the floor and start breathing with the full yoga breath. Lead the breath wave up on the whole trunk. And when the impulse for exhalation comes, only then start with the movement. So the breath is that what is guiding your movement. You're adjusting your movement with your hands to your breath rhythm. And try to utilize the pause, the moment when there is no breath movement, when there's complete stop of the breath. How deep relaxation is there in the moment in between the exhalation and inhalation. And just wait. Wait when the body itself tells you, I want to breathe in. And in that moment, start the moving of the hands. So harmonize the breathing with your movement. And the breathing is that what is guiding your movement. Once again, and slowly prepare for stretching exercises that are that there will be no changes in our rhythm of our movement. Only with another inhalation, start rising up only of your right hand, rise it up above your head and stretch the whole right part of the body behind your heel. Press your lower back on the floor, squeeze your buttock muscles, stretch the whole hand behind your tip fingers, and with exhalations again, go back with your hand and relax it completely. With another inhalation, continue with the left hand. With inhalation, go up, stretch the left side of the body completely. Lower back, pull towards the floor. Stretch your heel, press your buttock muscles, stretch the left hand as much as possible behind the tips of your fingers, and with exhalations, go slowly down and completely relax as much as possible. Just try to change a very strong stretching with very deep relaxation. Continue on both sides, twice more. Deep inhale. Stretch all the muscles that you are able to stretch, but do not stretch or try to keep your face muscles relaxed and the muscles of the other side of your body. Try to keep it relaxed, even though actually there is reflexively happening a kind of tension. Try to relax it. It's very simple movement, but very powerful if you are working consciously with your breath and stretching. And when we are again on the right side and we are rising up our right hand, we will stretch the right hand and the left leg diagonally. With exhalations, again go down. And with another inhalation, rise up your left leg and stretch the left hand, and the right leg. And feel how it is working with your lower back. Press also your lower back to the floor as much as possible. Little bit like lift up your pelvis or pull in also your tailbone during the practice. And try to stretch diagonally right hand and left leg, and again left hand and right leg. So once more on each side. And again, relax in Ananda Asana. Legs apart from each other, hands beside the body, quite far from the body. Deep inhale and exhale and relax. And feel the effect of the practice inside. Another practice will be torsion of our body in lying position on belly. So turn yourself on belly, bend your arms and put your hands on each other, and on your hands put your forehead. You can see the demonstrator if you are not sure how to do. Your legs are apart from each other on the side of the hip joints, and in this position, bend your knees. With inhalations, press your belly into the floor. You can also squeeze your buttock muscles, and the pelvis is now strengthened. And with exhalations, turn your legs on the right side, and the head is also going to the right side. You are looking the same side as your legs are going. Again, strengthen your pelvis. You can also pull it with your abdominal muscles and slowly go down to go back to the middle position and relax there. Exhale. With another inhalation first, press your belly down and pelvis down to the floor. Squeeze even your buttock muscles, and with exhalations, turn your legs to the left side, and the head is turning to the left side too, as far as possible. With inhalation, slowly come up with strengthened pelvis, and exhale in the middle. So we will go a few times there and back. With inhalation, press your belly on the floor. Press your pelvis towards the floor. Strengthen your pelvis. And with exhalation, go to the right side with head and legs. With inhalation, again, strengthen your pelvis and return back to the middle position. Exhale. With another inhalation first, press your belly and your pelvis into the floor, and then start turning to the other side. And repeat to each side once again. In this repetition, try to remain with 2 or 3 deep breaths in the position. Try to remain there a little bit longer, like 2 or 3 deep inhalations and exhalations. After the third or second inhalations, go to the middle. Again, with inhalation, press your pelvis to the floor and turn to the other side. And again, 2 or 3 deep breaths into your belly. With another inhalations, come to the middle position. And again, put your calves back on the floor and release your hands. Deep inhale and exhale in lying position with cheek on the floor. And again, feel the effect of this deep practice with your pelvis and hip joints and your spine. Torsion in the spine. Now we will do another practice, which is again in lying position on the floor back. So turn on the back. Again, remain lying. And the first we will try to learn breathing into the lower abdomen, into the pelvic bottom. So first of all, bend your knees. Again, put your heels on the side of your pelvis, like in the size of your hip joints, and join your palms that they are touching each other, like in praying position or like Namaste. You can also see the demonstrator. The fingers are touching each other, and slowly put your hands down as they are together, and put them down that the small finger edge is in between the umbilicus, belly, and facing downwards towards the pubic bottom, towards the tailbone. And then when the hands are like this, you are slowly start opening them on your belly. Finally, that on your belly is lying both palms on the right and left side of your lower abdomen, above the ovaries, and the fingers index fingers and thumbs are touching each other. So that there is a triangle in between your index fingers and your thumbs, and your palms are lying above the area of ovaries. This is a specific mudra that is called Yoni Mudra, and it's very deep effect on our ovaries, and you can feel the warmness that is coming into your belly through your palms down there. And try to dip very briefly into lower abdomen. Feel like the lower abdomen is rising up with inhalation and going down with exhalation. Maybe you can also, again, Amrit Sagar showed the Yoni Mudra, how it looks like. So you can see now how is the fingers position on your belly. And index fingers are facing downwards. Yes, on the belly. And try to dip very deeply into your lower abdomen. Feel the energy flow in between your fingers. And how the energy from the pulse is nourishing your organs in your lower abdomen. So we will remain in this position. Those who have a problem with elbows and this is uncomfortable for them, they can touch their pelvis from sides and hold them from the sides, because now we will start practices with the pelvis. So with inhalation, pull your tailbone in and try to press your lower abdomen into the floor. With exhalation, make a bridge in your lower back and pull the tailbone out. With inhalation, curl your tailbone in and press the lower back on the floor. With exhalation, do opposite movement, make a bridge in your lower back and the tailbone is going out. And it is very small and very like a slow movement with your pelvis, rocking of the pelvis, but very slowly, very consciously. Twice more. And we will start with another movement of the pelvis. With inhalation, lift your right side of your pelvis up towards the ceiling, and the left side of your pelvis try to pull down towards the floor. With exhalation, go to the middle position. With another inhalation, rise a little bit up the right part of your pelvis towards the ceiling up, and the left part try to press into the floor. With exhalation, return to the middle position. With inhalation again, lift up the right side of your pelvis and press the left side down, and with exhalation to the middle. With another inhalations to the other side, and try not to work with your hip joints. Try to keep your hip joints on the floor as long as possible, and try to make the movement really in your pelvic bones. It is not visible movement. It's a very subtle movement inside of your body, inside of your pelvis. Once again on each side. Remain in the middle, hands in the same position, legs in the same position. And there will come another movement with your pelvis. So with inhalations, try to pull the right side of your pelvis up towards your shoulder, and the right part of your pelvis, try to pull it down towards your heel. With exhalation, go to the middle. With another inhalation, try to pull the right part of your pelvis on the floor towards your shoulder and the left part down towards your heel. Do not lift the pelvis, just shift the pelvis on the floor, up. One part is going up, the other part is going down. With exhalations to the middle. With inhalations to the other side. The movement is going on the floor. There is no lifting up, only pulling towards the shoulders and towards the heel. It's very strongly working with the sacroiliacal joint. Make it once again or twice on each side. And slowly relax in the middle position. We will do another practice with our pelvis. So remain in the same position. So now we will make a little circles with our pelvis on the floor, again without lifting it up. So try to imagine that your pelvis is like a pot, and on the bottom of the pot you put a drop of oil, and you want to turn the oil drop on the inner edges of the pot. So you have to move the pelvis very slowly, part by part, that you are moving the drop of oil inside on the edges of the pot. And you have to use abdominal muscles. Specifically, you have to use abdominal muscle that is really turning one way properly. It's inner movement. It's very subtle movement that you are making inside. There's not much visible on outside, but it's inner movement. And turn it to the other side. Just make the circles to the other side a few times. Remain in the middle position. Relax there. And again, deep briefly with the Yoni Mudra into your lower abdomen. And feel how this subtle movement is working, how it's relaxing, how it's releasing all the tension in your pelvic bottom. Deep inhale and exhale into lower abdomen. And we will continue with stretching exercises. You put your hands again back beside your body and relax your hands into legs into lying position. Deep inhale and exhale. And again, make this active position. So put your legs towards each other. They are touching each other. Turn your hands with your palms towards the floor and put the palms a little bit more closer to your trunk. And now again, first, press the lower back towards the floor with the help of your abdominal muscles. Also, you can use your buttock muscles. With an inhalation, put your hands above the head and put them together, palms together. Stretch yourself. Again, press your lower buttock, your lower back towards the floor. And with another inhalation, turn the whole body to the right side. but keep the pelvis strengthened, strong. With exhalation, again, first strengthen your pelvis and slowly move to the middle. Exhale. Wait for another inhalation and first press the lower back towards the floor with abdominal muscles also, and with exhalation turn to the other side. The whole body to the other side. Stretch it. And with exhalation, return back to the middle with the strengthened pelvis. Relax and exhale, and a few times more. With another inhalation, first press your lower back towards the floor with help of your abdominal muscles, and then start turning to the other side. With exhalations to the middle, relax. And again, the same way, with inhalations, press your lower back down, use your abdominal muscles, and with exhalations, turn to the other side, stretch yourself there. With exhalation, keep your pelvis strengthened and slowly return back. And repeat once again to each side and make it yourself. Relax in the middle. Put your hands again back beside your body into relaxation position. Palms are facing upwards. Deep inhale and exhale. And relax. And again, go through your inner vision, go through your body and feel the effect of the body. Where are the changes of some energetic flow? What are you feeling from inside? This is actually the crucial point of the asana. When you are going through yourself and trying to find how the asana was working on you. Now we will continue with Skandharasana. We could already see Skandharasana in the presentation, so now we can practice it physically. So again, put your palms on the floor and bend your knees as far as the hips are. And remain with your hands on the floor, with your palms on the floor, quite close to your body. And first of all, again, press your lower back towards the floor. Squeeze your buttock muscles and pelvic bottom muscles. And only then start to rise up your pelvis, strengthen pelvis up. And then you get to your spine, vertebra by vertebra, you are rising your trunk up. And with exhalations, you are slowly going down again, vertebra by vertebra. And the last what you're putting on the floor is your pelvis. And only then relax the pelvic bottom muscles. Exhalation. Wait for another inhalation. Again, do the same. First of all, press your lower back towards the floor. Squeeze your pelvic bottom muscles and the buttock muscles, and the strengthened pelvis start rising up slowly, slowly. Then you get into your spinal part and raising up vertebra by vertebra to the position. With exhalation, going slowly down, vertebra by vertebra. The last what you are putting on the floor is your pelvis. And after that, you relax your buttock muscles and then relax your pelvic bottom muscles. Inhale and exhale. We will do once again with inhalation up and exhalation down. So do it yourself. Try to rise up as far as possible. Try to make as big bridge as possible. With exhalation, return slowly back. And relax. And we will do the last version, which is with the help of our hands in the position. So again, the position of the hands is the same. You again press first your lower back to the floor, squeeze your pelvic bottom muscles and rise up your pelvis. When you are in the position, bend your arms and put the palms in the area of your kidneys and put your pelvis into your palms. Right? Try to relax the pelvis in your palms. And try to deep very briefly into your belly. It is quite difficult because the diaphragm is not working so easily. But in this position, it's this way of breathing is perfectly massaging the ovaries. You are pressing with your palms, you are pressing kidneys and adrenal glands. So you are supporting the function of adrenal glands. And also your thyroid gland is a little bit squeezed. So it is stimulating and helping the function of thyroid gland. This is very complex effect on all the endocrine glands as we spoke about them. And also the brain centers are getting a lot of blood, and it's stimulating also the function of the brain centers of the endocrine system. Try to remain there as long as it's comfortable for you with the deep breathing, and try to relax the pelvis into your palms. The more pressure is then on your adrenal glands. It's strengthening the legs, of course, that you can feel it, and buttock muscles. So if you are not suffering, you can come back, you can remain, but let's say we can slowly come back. And try to really go back very, very slowly. As longer that you are remaining in the position, that longer you should be coming back, and that longer should be that relaxation position, or the position in which you are remaining to gain the effect of the asana, or to feel or let the effect of the asana work. So just remain in this lying position with bended legs. And again, deep breath into your lower abdomen. And we will slowly prepare ourselves for the last asana, for the last set of asanas that is called Marjari. So try to slowly rise yourself and sit in Vajrasana. Vajrasana is sitting position on the heels. And in Vajrasana, strengthen your spine. Try to pull your tailbone a little bit in, strengthen your back. Pull your shoulders down and the shoulder blades to each other. Rise up your head and pull your chin a little bit more down, like down towards the back part of your spine. And you can feel how straight now is your sitting, your position. And the spine is very, very straight. Wait for an inhalation and rise up with the help of your thighs and pull the pelvis forward when you are rising up with the help of your hands. The hands are also rising up to the higher position, and with exhalation, go down, and palms are touching the floor, and you are bending your spine towards the ceiling. With exhalation, start to arching your spine down, but the first is going the lumbar part, then the thoracic part, then the cervical part, means that you're rising your head up, looking into the ceiling, and your spine is very much arched towards downwards. With another inhalation, keep looking up, but first pull your tailbone down. First arch up your lower back, then the thoracic part, and then last is going the head, and you are looking on your belly. Remain with the head like this, still you are looking on your belly, and start with movement of the pelvis. First of all, you are pulling the tailbone up, arching the thoracic, the lumbar spine, and then the thoracic part, and then as the last, you are rising up your head and looking on the ceiling. And continue the movement. It's like a wave that is running on your spine. First of all, pull your pelvis in, tailbone in, then the rise up your thoracic part, and then as the last is going the head and facing towards the belly. And try to arch it a little bit more, pull it more, if possible. Remain with the head like this, and first of all, start the movement with your pelvis. Pull the tailbone up, but still the head is down. You're going vertebra by vertebra to the thoracic part, and as the last is rising up the head, and you're looking into the ceiling. And continue the movement. Try to make it smooth. Try to make it like very smooth, like if you wanted to dance, you know, like a cat that is slowly stretching herself up and down. When your spine is arched upwards, you can go up with another inhalation and with your hands. And with exhalations, you go down to the sitting position, to Vajrasana. And remain sitting in Vajrasana and feel what this practice did with you, how you feel. Deep inhale and exhale. And we will do another, let's say, variation of Marchari. With inhalations, try to rise up try to rise up with the help of your thighs. Pull your pelvis frontwards. With exhalation, go again into the position. But with another inhalation, rise, bend your knees and pull your heels towards your buttock. With exhalations, turn your legs right side and the head also right side, that you see the toes. With exhalation, go to the middle position. Inhale. And with another exhalation, go to the left side. You're bending your spine from the sides. You are bending it now to the right side. And continue to the left side and right side. And try to keep your heels as close to the buttocks as possible. Once again on each side. Remain in the middle and put your calves back on the floor. Arch yourself again up. And with another inhalation, go up with your hands, and with exhalation down to Vajrasana and relax. And the last variation of Marchari, with another inhalation, again rise up. With exhalations, go down, but do not bend your trunk now. The movement will be only in the lumbar part of your spine. So with inhalations, just pull your tailbone in, your pelvis in with the help of abdominal muscles, but the rest of your spine is remaining parallel with the floor. And with exhalation, pull your tailbone out. With inhalation, pull your tailbone in with the help of our abdominal muscles, but the rest of your spine is remaining parallel with the floor. So the movement is only in your pelvis and in your lower back part. Twice more. Very conscious, very slow movement, all the time under your control and guidance. And with another inhalation, arch yourself towards the ceiling, rise up, and with exhalation, return back to Vajrasana and remain sitting for a while in Vajrasana. Close the eyes and feel the effect of this practice. Deep inhale and exhale. And in the end of our practice, we will remain in lying position in Ananda Asana for a while. Make a short relaxation. So make yourself comfortable in Ananda Asana. It means the legs are quite far from each other. The hands are also quite far from the trunk. Palms are facing upwards. Adjust your lumbar spine. Adjust your chest, shoulder blades and head, and relax. Deep inhale and long exhale. Relax the whole body from the toes to the top of the head. With every exhalation, more and more. And with every inhalation, again, try to go deeper into your inner space. Observe the body from inside and try to find those parts or those places where you feel some changes. You can maybe feel the flow of your prana in your body, how it awaked your body from inside, how refreshed it is on the level of muscles, joints, bones, and also on the level of organs and also on the level of plants. And draw your awareness towards your breath. Again, feel the expansion of the whole body with inhale and contraction with exhale. The whole body slightly expanding with exhalation and slightly contracting with exhalation. All the chakras, all the small ways for prana to enter our body are opened. And you are sucking the new energy into your body. And with exhalation, all the old energy in the form of apana is going away from your body. So with inhalation, you're sucking the new energy into your old tissues or your body. With exhalations, all the used energy that is already old, utilized, is going away. It's like washing out. You can also imagine a beautiful golden light that is entering your body. And the black parts, all the illnesses, all the metabolic excretions are going away. So now you awaked prana in your body. The prana, the life energy is very strongly running in your body, but it is still not directed. And direction to the prana into our body is giving the pranayama, the targeted, directed way of breathing. So we'll slowly prepare for pranayama. You can keep your eyes closed and slowly rise up to sitting position, to some meditation posture, and try to make as little movements as possible that you do not disturb your deep relaxation that you gained now. Sit in meditation posture. Again, strengthen your spine. Put your palms on your knees. Join the index finger and the thumb together. And again, draw your awareness towards your nostrils. Feel the air coming into your nostrils and going out. And with another inhalation, bend your right hand. Put your index finger and the middle finger in the middle of your forehead, in between the eyebrows. Relax your elbow, and with the thumb, compress your right nostril and start breathing only through the left nostril. So you are directing the flow of prana only through the left nostril. Specifically through the left nostril. And already now you are like directing the prana. Its flow was chaotic. Now it's nicely directed into the left nostril. And through the nose, left nostril, into the specific part of your body. Nadis that are around our spine. It's influencing our right hemisphere. The breath is a little bit deeper than normal, but not too much. Let it flow naturally through the nostril. After another exhalation, put your hand back. Deep inhale and exhale through both nostrils. And again, bend your right elbow. Make pranayama mudra. So the middle finger and index finger in between the eyebrows. And compress your left nostril with your ring finger. And keep on breathing through the right nostril. It's influencing the left hemisphere and directing the flow of the prana into the right part of the body. It's balancing our emotional and rational part of our being, of our brain. Once again, deep inhale and exhale. And put your hand back on your knee. Inhale and exhale through both nostrils. And in the end of our yoga class, we will chant 3 times Om. Deep inhale. Deeply inhale and exhale. Slowly move your hands and toes and fingers. And rub your palms very strongly, that you really feel that they are warm. And these warm palms put on your face. Rub your face muscles. And open the eyes into the palms. And for the last, just put your head on the floor. Relax it. And feel how the blood is going into your brain and nourishing the brain centers. And with another inhalation, you can rise up. So that's the end of our practice and our 2-hour session. I again thank you for your attention. I hope you had a nice time. You learned something and you also are relaxed and enjoy the practice.